All right, it's been a while. Today is 2 weeks out from the Chicago Marathon, 5 weeks out from the New York Marathon, which will be my 6th and 7th marathons, and I'm feeling ready. I'm excited. Today is my last real long run before Chicago. Plan is to do 16 today, mostly easy, probably a little bit of goal race pace thrown in a little bit later. But yeah, basically all the work is done. Main thing now is just getting the legs right, feeling ready for October 13th. Overall, I would say my training went really well. Didn't go exactly as I was hoping it would go. I had a small hamstring tweak that set me back a couple of weeks, so I didn't hit the exact mileage that I was planning to. But still, I think it went really well overall. So my goal for Chicago is I want to average sub 6 minute pace. So that's about a 2:37. I should definitely be able to PR, which is sub 2:45. I should be able to be under 2:40, I believe. And yeah, I mean, when I first kind of started thinking about marathons a while ago, my lifetime goal was to run a marathon and average sub 6. So that's crazy to think about that. That's what I'm going for now. But I definitely think I have it in me. The workouts at that pace have been going really well. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. Everything so far points to me having a really good race in 2 weeks. So we'll just have to wait and see. Like I said, take care of the legs the next couple of weeks, make sure I'm feeling ready. And if Chicago goes how I hope it goes, then I can just kind of go to New York with no real time goal, but just go to enjoy it, have fun. I believe it's the biggest marathon in the world in terms of total participants. So that'll be a lot of fun. If Chicago doesn't go as planned, then I'll think about that later. That's not the focus right now. First, I got to get through Chicago, and then I'll have a few weeks to think about New York. But yeah, and then it's also going to be interesting. This is my first back-to-back marathons, 3 weeks in between, so I mean that's plenty of time to recover. And again, I'm not really going to gain much fitness in those 3 weeks, so the goal will just be recover after Chicago and then just kind of maintain as much fitness as I can over the course of those 3 weeks. I will say I have not done as much hill training as I think I should have for New York. There's still a little bit of time, but that is one thing I'm slightly nervous for. I've done a little bit, and I've done a lot of running, so I know my legs are strong, but yeah, I will say I'm a little nervous for those bridges. So what I'm thinking right now is I'm gonna go out right around 6 minute pace in Chicago, which hopefully will feel very easy for the first half of the race or whatever. A lot of adrenaline, obviously, and I'll have some friends, a lot of friends that are running it. I think a good chunk of them, or a small group, are all shooting for around 2:30, so they'll probably be a little bit ahead of me. I think I'm gonna kind of hang back from them because I want to play it a little bit conservative. I'm basically always a progression racer, so I'm just, planning to go out at what I think should be a very comfortable pace, and then hopefully progress later in the race when I know that I'm still feeling good for the finish, and then yeah, hopefully be able to average as far under 6 as I can. Obviously weather can be a big factor. I've been checking the forecast 2 weeks out, hard to know exactly. It's not going to be very accurate right now, but so far looks like we'll have a good day. Maybe a little bit warmer than most of us would like, in the 60s or so. Hopefully it's in the mid 50s around the start. But I think right now, again, based on the forecast 2 weeks out, Doesn't look like there's a high chance of rain, which will be very nice. So again, right now it's looking like we'll have good weather, but I'll keep checking the forecast leading up to it, and hopefully we have nice weather for the race day, so that's just one less thing we have to worry about. Okay, so the goal today was 6 miles at race pace in the middle of this long run, but honestly I was feeling pretty tired after 4 with some hills in there, so just called it there. I think I'm still feeling Thursday's workout, and I'm still doing a decent amount of miles this week, so I definitely haven't been tapering yet. So yeah, I think legs just you know, are still kind of fatigued, so that makes sense. It does make me, I don't know, maybe just a little bit nervous that I'm hoping to hold that pace for 26 miles in 2 weeks, and I felt how I felt today after just 4, but I don't know, I'll stay confident. Still have a lot of time to make sure to taper and make sure my legs are feeling good for when it matters, so I'm not going to put too much weight into this today. The goal really was just to get a little bit get moving at race pace on fatigued legs, which I guess is exactly what I did. And in addition to making sure my legs are feeling great in 2 weeks, I also need to lock down my nutrition and my sleep leading up to the race, as well as my fueling plan for the race. And then I'm deciding between 2 shoes right now. The Vaporfly Next Percent 2s, which I wore for the marathon and the Ironman last year, and then also in the Boston Marathon a couple of years ago, and the Metaspeed Skies, the first version. Right now I'm leaning towards the Metaspeeds because I've been really liking those in my workouts, and had a really good 20-mile long run in those a few weeks ago. So I think right now that's what I'm leaning towards for Chicago, and then maybe the Vaporflies for New York, but TBD, we will see. So that's going to be it for today. Just finishing out the last bit here, nice and easy. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks.